it's Hekutokku here, and today we're just doing a basic VFX breakdown. This is just a little slideshow of my process of creating the geometry in Blender. This right here shows the difference a bump map can make, which is pretty crazy. All you do is you just connect it to a contrast node, and boom, it's that good. There's a little basic material node setup. It's all basic stuff, but for the most part, I did actually create almost everything from scratch, which I'm pretty proud of. The only things that I didn't make were the base images themselves. I just found them on Google Images, and the HDRI, which I got from HDRI Haven. I also got a car model from Turbo Squid for the longer, like far out shot. This right here was a particle system that I used for the grass, actually. I also used a mixed shader node to give it that sort of brown and green quality. This is just the progression of the scene very slowly. I also used the mesh tissue plugin to create that sort of graded trash can effect. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And now we actually go on to the compositing. The compositing process was pretty simple for the most part. All I did was key out the green and crop a little bit for both me and my friend. I also used the Boris Continuum Effects plugin to generate some shadows for both of us. I repeated that same process at just a high resolution with more geometry for this shot. I also added in a cloth simulation of a flag and myself in a Spider-Man costume for the final shot. This part was also pretty simple, just basic overlays and keying, but the rotoscoping was an absolute nightmare. Also some basic color correction, and that was about it. To avoid the arduous process of rotoscoping, I attempted to generate a matte in flame, but that really didn't work out. Other than that, I don't really have much else to break down except to just show a comparison of the original shot and my own.
You're that
You're that
Spider
Spider
guy
guy
on
from
YouTube,
YouTube, right?
Call me Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Do a flip.
Do a flip.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Hey.
Not bad.
To be perfectly honest, I think I got pretty close for just being one editor that's in high school. Really, the only thing I think I could have changed is added a car driving by. But I didn't have the hardware at the time. Like, I just got a RTX 2080 for my workstation PC that I built a good while ago, but I couldn't afford a graphics card for it at the time, so I just now got enough money for it. Which means I will be pumping out some higher quality renders in future, which, I've been really avoiding having high sample counts. Like, I'll have like maximum for like a background 128 samples with some denoising, which ends up looking pretty good, honestly, all things considered. And for like moving objects, it'll be some like 32 samples with denoising. But I'll definitely pump some more samples. Like right now, it's pumping out a render with about 10,000 samples in Octane and some denoising. But that's because there's an explosion, so it needs quite a bit of samples for it. But I might do this kind of thing in the future, recreating more shots from movies, especially Spider-Man Homecoming, because I have that costume and I absolutely love that movie. But I also might gravitate a little bit towards original works, just because I've been thinking about it. I've been wanting to develop my storytelling abilities. But yeah, no, that's about it for this breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed, and drop a sub if you're here, if you're still here, if you're still watching, please. My snake video blew up and nobody subscribed, so right now it's something like a 96% not subscribed ratio, which really kind of sucks, honestly. But it's all cool. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.